So I have this genius idea. I used to not be able to type without looking at the keyboard, and it was like it was like terrible, so slow. Well, then I started to go through this journey. It really truly was a journey to rewire my brain how I typed. I basically just did typing lessons just online. I think it was like freetypinggames.net. I can't remember. It's kind of a sketchy website, I feel like, but it's got a lot of fun games, and you can even have like typing lessons where it's like learn where A is. This is where your finger should be when you click A. Here's when you push Z or X. And so I did that every day for probably like an hour to two every day, just to try. And like in I forget how many days, in 2 months maybe, or a month and a half, I went from not being able to look while I was typing to I went from having to look when I was typing to being able to not look and type like 104 or 105 words a minute. And the final step in that journey was to use a website called 10fastfingers.com, which is like the most renowned typing like thing in the world, I would say. It's kind of like
I should get on this. I should check this out. I know I don't type correctly.
Well, don't use 10 fast fingers if you're trying to learn how to type. That's what this was the last in my journey, because you have to learn how to. This doesn't tell you how to type. It gives you the top 1,000 words, and you try. And after you know how to type, then you want to learn how to type those the fastest.
Okay.
But use I think freetypinggames.com or something like that. Typing, I forget what it's called. I always get it wrong, but that actually tells you how to type. Like it gives you a grueling explanation, and like you have to get a certain amount of words per minute with these letters.
Yeah.
Then when you're finally able to do that, then you go to 10fastfingers.com, and then you just try and get the top 1,000 words as fast as you can.
Okay.
So with language learning, what I realized was, I got back into 10 fast fingers because I realized I had been starting to get slow while I was typing again. So I was like, and with the Calmunity, I wanted to do the typing stuff again.
Right.
So I threw up some tests and was like, wow, I can't type that fast anymore. Like I'm at like 70 words a minute when I was at 100. So I've been doing that. And I was like, wait, you know what? This is the top 1,000 words. I bet I can change the settings to make it the top 1,000 words in French. And so I did, and you can literally, with 10 fast fingers, what you should use it for is once you know how to type, don't just do the typing tests where it's like all the 1,000 words just thrown all at you all at once. You can actually go through where it does the first 50 words, then the first 100 words, then the first 200 words. And and once you can do 50 words per minute, then you move on to the next one. 50 words per minute, then you can move on to the next level. And I was like, this is perfect for French because it still uses the alphabet, even though the names of the letters are different, but it still uses the alphabet, so I can still use my keyboard, and I can go through the top 50 words. Then I'm seeing them constantly, and I'm getting fast at typing them, and I learned how to do the accent marks over the E and the A and the whatever. And so I just do that every day now, and I'm still on the words 1 through 50. I think I'm on like 47 words per minute on like the top 50 words, but I'm like seeing these words constantly doing these tests.
Yeah.
Because everybody in language learning wants to I want to memorize the top 1,000 words. That's like what everybody wants to do. So I was like, this is a kind of a fun way to do that slowly. You see, those words 100 million times while you're doing this. So anyways, that's pretty genius. I've never heard anybody say that anywhere. So do that. You heard it from me. 10fastfingers.com. Do the top 1,000 quizzes, I think it is. It's like bottom left after you make an account, and then change it to whatever the language is.